Hello all. All right, so this section of music theory, we're going to be talking about major scales and eventually major key signatures or keys. Now, if you are in music theory, you're most likely in band, choir, both, or some form of ensemble where you play an instrument or sing. And because of that, you most likely have heard a major scale. It goes like this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And most of the time you sing it downward or play it downward. All right. So, yes, most of us can play or sing a major scale, but how are they constructed? Well, there is a particular foundation for how a major scale is formed, and it goes like this. W stands for whole step. So we have whole step. H is half step. Whole, 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 finally half. Now, this final half step is the Ti do. Ti do. Assuming that we repeat the top note. Do, do. That was wrong. Do, do. There it is. Basically assuming that we do in fact play or sing the top note, this final half step will finish out our scale. So let's go ahead and see how it looks on musical notation. Now, the most basic scale or key signature is C major. It doesn't have any flats or sharps, otherwise known as accidentals. So let's go ahead and start with C. Now, as you could hear while I was building that scale, it sounded exactly like a major scale. And that's because we don't have any accidentals on this notation. Let's go ahead and write in our formula for um, major scales. Does someone remember the order for whole and half steps, and can they read them off to me? Yeah, go for it. Excellent job. My AirPod just fell. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, I don't know where it went. That's okay, I only need one. Now, we can go ahead and reference this up here at the top whenever we need. Let's go ahead and build a different major scale using this framework. Let's start on F major. Now, using this framework, let's start. What's a whole step above F? G. Very good. Now, how about a whole step above G? A. Beautiful. All right, this one can be tricky. Half step above A. B flat. Excellent job. Ignore note flight. Plays the note, even though I don't want it to play a B natural. All right. Now a whole step above B flat. C. Very good. Above C. D. Above D. E. And a half step above E would bring us back to F. Now, obviously, you don't really need to know what a half step above this E or this B is, because it's just our tonic, our first note in the scale. Excellent job. Now, I want you on your own, on your staff paper or in Noteflight on a different tab, to go ahead and write a major scale starting on G. All right, take the time to do that. All right, so the students will obviously on their own do this. I would most likely recommend that they get the software that I'm using now, and that's Noteflight. It is a free software that only requires an online account. You don't need to download anything. It does not take up space on the computer. And it is very quick, very easy to use, in my opinion. And so they would most likely use this to save paper. and it's easy access to staff paper, which many students might not have access to. All right, so now we go ahead and continue on with whatever the students will give me. All right, who can give me the G major scale? Yeah, go for it. Almost. You were very close with that one. Could someone help them out? Yeah, go for it. Correct. You would add F sharp. That's because a whole step above E is F sharp. Half step above F sharp would be G. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and listen to it and just go ahead and double check that we are correct. There we go. Awesome, awesome job, you all. All right, cool. Now that we have a good foundation on how to build major scales, we can move on to building um, different key signatures. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video here because key signatures would just add on another 10 minutes. But I hope you enjoyed this mock lesson. Thank you so much.